Hey, what's up, guys? It's Todd Power, and we are here to start another series on Timberborn. Timberborn is a very good builder game. I only played it for about 20 hours. I did like one settlement, right? Probably when it first came out, early access. So there's a lot of updates to the game that I want to check out and show you guys, because this is even just playing it that one time. There's like vertical building and a lot of like cool design stuff you can do. And you're beavers, right? Like you're making things out of wood. You're doing crazy stuff, making crazy housing, and that's what this game's all about. There's two different types of beavers. You got the folk tails, and you got the iron teeth. To unlock the iron teeth, you got to get your well-being. You basically have to kind of play these guys and get them to a certain state of wellness before you unlock these guys. One of the biggest difference is these guys reproduce normally. These guys, like, you build like vats or like the tubs, and you basically like create them. And I think they have some different stuff, right? Like I know eventually they're supposed to have some different kind of other characteristics, but we're just gonna go with these guys. We are probably just gonna stick with the beginning map, just because I want to kind of just show this game off and do like a more just chill, relaxing builder series with this game. And then, I will obviously want to continue doing more than one series with this game, and we can kind of check out some other stuff. So we're just going to probably do this initial one is going to be on just the lakes. And we're just going to keep it at normal difficulty. There is a bunch of stuff you can kind of change: the ages, the number of starting stuff, and you can kind of change this. I'm going to keep this all as the regular normal. We're just going to keep it at normal difficulty. Hard if you really want to make it crazy, but like I said, we're gonna make this a little more chill, just to kind of show off the game a little bit and do a nice little relaxing series on old Timberborn. Like I said, I'm really excited. This game is just, even like I said, the first time I played it, and you can even see kind of in this picture in the background, there's some crazy custom stuff you can do and building stuff, especially even just like building vertically. So we'll just do what should we do for, what would you like to call your settlement? Beaverville. We'll just do this. Alright, so in this starting area, you can see we got some water, some berries. You're going to have some initial tips here that's going to help you out. So we're going to just do some initial pathing. So one thing you'll kind of see is like, well, actually, we'll just lay this down so you can kind of see it. So you'll see these little lines. When I go out here, you'll see it'll say the little red pop-up. It says district too far. So you need to build pathing that kind of extends your district out. So what you'll see is once I make some pathing, you'll see this green line, and that'll kind of like, what that does is that kind of pushes your district out a little further. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to build some lumberjacks. So we're going to want to do 1, 2, we'll just do 3 lumberjacks initially. We're also going to want to do some pathing. Let's do some pathing kind of over here. We're going to want to get some berries, so that's going to be some of our initial food collection. So let's do we'll just do 2 gatherers over here. And then the other thing we're going to want to start with is a water pump, because beavers they do get thirsty, So we want to make sure we put the pump in the water and the arrow going this way. So I'm thinking we just do 2 initial pumps here. We're going to pause that one because we're only going to get this built. This is going to be of the highest priority. Well, they can't. Well, yeah, they'll build these other first because they can't do anything much without doing that. So we're going to build a path that goes out like this and just kind of connects these, and we will get the beavers started. All right, so some will kind of go up here and get these little things built. Let's just do normal priority. So these don't really cost any resources. They just kind of need to set them up together. And then one thing we'll have to do is hit cut trees. And we're going to designate this whole area as, I want you to cut the whole dang forest down. And then we'll kind of cut over here too. And we can put some stuff over here too. We'll put a couple flags over here. So we're gonna go like this, and then we're gonna have this pathing come out right here. And then once these get built, you'll kind of see what will happen is these will get auto assigned, and we'll be good to go. And then we're gonna want to get Well, once we get that, we're going to want some storage. So storage works in different ways. So there's storage for like, we got large piles of storage. These are kind of for, we'll put this up here. These are for like logs. Oh, and then you got to designate. So these are like for like heavier items like logs, your iron beams, or metal blocks. We got planks, we got pretty treated planks, scrap metal, and dirt. This is going to be for logs, because eventually I think what we're going to do is we're going to have a forester up here, so. But this is going to be for, initially, this is going to be lower priority. We are going to want to build a storage right away for these guys, so we'll put this. This is going to be for berries, because that's what we're collecting right away. This can go highest priority, and then this is going to go that. And then lastly, we're going to want storage for water. So we got small tanks. So we're going to want to build... we can keep... it doesn't really matter if we keep that open. Well, actually we should. Alright. So we'll build 3 tanks for now. And then what you'll see is they'll start bringing some logs over. Once this kind of gets... Once they fill it up on logs, and then they'll... it'll basically be constructed. The other thing I want, let's get some housing. I'm wondering if we should just put, I kind of want to put housing up against the wall. Yeah, we'll just do this for now. That should be good. So let's just do pathing. And we'll get that built. Alright, once these lumberjacks, let's also make sure... Oh yeah, we already marked that area for cutting. Alright, we do need to get that built. So this has all the logs needed. All the beavers are going to kind of hang out, and now they're going to sleep. And then they should, in the morning, continue to work hard for us. Yep, so these are kind of already filling up, which is why we want this storage built next, so we can start holding some more berries and making sure they're getting picked, so that way they can have another 12-day cycle to get picked. Alright, so we should have... No available workers in the district. Alright, let's pause one of you. So that should give us a water pumper. There we go. Alright, we have now got a storage for our berries, so we can empty these out a little bit, and these guys can make sure they're picking more, so that way we can increase our stockpile. Alright, so we got lumberjack flags, we got more lumberjack flags, connect the lumberjack flags, which is basically what you just want to do with the road network. We marked cutting trees, which is, like I said, down this tool, so we marked this area. These aren't going to necessarily replant, right, so you're just kind of cutting until you got it. They want one water pump. We got a gatherer's flag, so that way we can start getting some initial food. They want us to build a farmhouse, which is something we definitely want. So we're going to build this guy over here. So this is going to be... What are these priorities? Okay, we got... This is going to be for water. Lower priority. Lower priority. Both of these are going to be for water. This is going to be regular priority, so it's going to bump up. And you can kind of see the storehouse filling, which is kind of cool. One thing, they are getting the houses... Oh, we are getting our first house built. Nice, nice. Alright, so this will bump up. Alright, we have 40 logs. Okay, we have a lot of logs, which is good. Alright, so what we do probably want to do... Oh, these can kind of reach here. Yeah, we should be good. Alright, once we get this built, we'll be able to do... it's going to want us to do carrots first. So we'll make sure we kind of get some carrots. So if we kind of do cover this... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 times 7 is 77 minus 6, so 71. 80. So we'll do this. Alright, so we got our farmhouse built. We got 100 carrot plots. It wants us to do a large stockpile and 3 small water tanks, which is what we're working on next once we get all the housing built. So these, yep, they're starting to put wood here next, and we're getting this. So we can make that about even priority. That way they'll throw some logs over here. We already got this designated as logs. Just to get some. Do we still have? Oh yeah, we still have 3 homeless. We need the one more house. It's almost built. They could have just finished it, but I guess not. They didn't want to. All right, so now you see beavers are happier than ever. Their well-being score. So the well-being score you'll kind of see here is a little chart. Once you kind of start filling all of these, we're gonna start seeing this well-being score. And this is on that beginning menu where you saw to unlock the iron teeth. Oh, it shows on the bottom here. Nice. In order to get the iron teeth as playable beavers, you got to get 15. So we'll need some other stuff to start getting that built up. Alright, so we got this built. We are now getting this built. I think we're going to build a couple more. I kind of want to build another water pump. And I want to build more water storage. Just because one thing I don't like in this game, when they do start... So what you'll see is this shows mild weather. You'll see that they got water producers, right? So like these water sources are currently producing water, which is filling all this. Anything that's in with a certain tiles, right, stays green. There'll be droughts. Once the droughts come through here and the water disappears, right, you can't grow crops. Everything turns into this. So one thing you'll want to do, building lacks workers. Okay, which is fine. We can go ahead and close another one of these. Or actually, let's close... I'd rather close one of these versus this one. What you'll have to start doing, right, is you're going to go in here and you're actually going to start building, like, dams. And these dams is you can hold up at least that much water until it starts overflowing. So that way you can hold water in there longer. Because otherwise it just kind of runs through here and then runs off the map. Which is not good. You know, eventually late game, you want to start getting... And you'll start seeing right here, we can, like, you can dig. You'll start getting double high dams. Okay, yeah, this just purely blocks the water. You can't do much. Blocks water, but allows it to pass through spillway at the top. Completely blocks off all the water. And then you have this one, kind of does adjustable heights. And then you can get taller ones. So that way you can block even more water. More and more. Alright, so we do have just enough housing. What I do want to get started, we have enough wood. We need to get research started. Oh, we do also need another warehouse, yeah. Let's get another medium warehouse built. We're just going to put it directly across the street. This is going to be for carrots. Let's bump that up. And then what I do want to get is science. Science, 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 science. That is under the science building. So we're going to want the inventor. So we'll just put a couple right in here, I think. So let's just do one right here. Boom, boom. And eventually we will need another worker. And then what I want to do, I think... we're going to want to build a water wheel. We could also do power wheels. I think we should just do it right here for now. Yeah, we're going to do this. Because eventually what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to start doing a lumber mill. And we could build this straight up connected. Like so. Yeah, let's do that. We're going to pause this building though. We'll get some of this. This is going to be lower priority. So, okay, they got this built first. Let's go ahead and close the berries. We don't need this. So we can get an inventor. start getting us research. So what you'll see is the research points are going to be used to unlock stuff, which is got a pretty cool. It's kind of pretty cool. So some of these you'll see, right, 400 points, some 4,000 points. So eventually there is better ways. You got observatory. Some of these are going to require power though. Ooh, a refiner produces various types of fuel for bots. Okay, I know you can make robotic beavers. I think that don't require food and all that. I'm assuming. So assembles autonomous bots who can assist beavers in their everyday tasks. That's pretty cool. So this one you can set up like a grill. We got aquatic farms that gather different things in the water, and then we got grills, bakeries, all that kind of stuff. All right, we are pumping water like a champ. All right, I want to get some extra water storage though. So let's just do. Boom, boom, boom. And then we'll get a path going that way for now. Alright, I want to get all those built. And then we are gonna want to get extra housing. So we'll kind of do that for now, and then we'll have this go like that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, and then we do got enough. Yeah, we should hopefully have enough wood to get the rest of this. This has got 24 logs in it. Oh, that's just enough to build this. So all these are gonna hold water, water, water. 36. This has almost got enough logs. We're going to start needing some more. And we might have to come over here and cut some other ones. We'll have to see. If we pause this, we can get... If we just get 2 more houses for now, that should be okay. Our water is completely full. Oh, we got another one. Nice, nice. Alright, can we put this as a higher priority? Alright, we are now level 5 happiness. And that is because... Oh, we got carrots now. Yep, so we got shelter, sleep, thirst, hunger, and carrots. And then once you start getting... Yeah, they want a more diverse... they want a little bit more diverse food. So you'll see that'll start making them a little happier too. Alright, so we got enough for that. There is some more trees coming up, so we should have plenty. Alright, so we got carrots, berries. The next it wants us to build an inventor, which is something we already just did. Next it wants us to build 6 lodges even. Okay, I forgot about that. Yeah, so now we're doing this. And I'm just going to keep the tutorial on just so you guys can kind of see it, because it kind of helps you explain some stuff and it goes through some stuff. And it's good to use, especially when you're kind of building your first little thing, just to make sure you have the right thing. So now we got 6 lodges, and you'll see they'll kind of split up right now. So now they got room to make a baby, and that is what we want. Alright, next it wants us to build a water wheel, which we are getting done. This is almost built. Okay, we're gonna get the water built. This is paused. This is perfect. That is built. That's holding water. And next they should be putting the rest of the logs towards our water wheel. And the cool thing is there's like things that are gonna kind of start advancing what you need to get to the next building tiers. So as you can see, right, so this is our first building that's gonna start needing power, which is why we're building the water wheel. And then as you can see, right, if we go into some other construction, right, so these oh, it's not gonna show it right away. Oh yeah, it does. So you can see this construction this needs 15 logs, but then it needs 25 planks. So this is our lumber mill that's gonna start making planks. So that's kind of like the next building, right, that needs, that is going to help us get stuff. And then next you'll see this gear shop. So buildings are going to start requiring gears, planks, and logs. And then even over here you'll see this needs iron blocks or metal blocks or whatever. So we'll eventually need that. And then this one will make treated wood, which eventually we'll need that as well. Alright, so this should be placed in water. Yeah, so we're good with that. So next, let's go ahead and build this. We got our water wheel. We are going to power. And since this is already connected and touching, it should power it. Otherwise, what you can do is build these shafts. So for instance, right, if I had 2 buildings over here, I could do some like T-junctions, and that way you can power multiple buildings. Eventually you can do these high shafts where you can actually like raise it. So like I could have this water wheel, and I could put a shafts going all the way up here and going all the way up to like be able to get power up here as needed. Alright, next we are getting that. We need some more logs. Alright, as you can see, we got some research. The first thing I want to get is this forester. So we are going to unlock the forester, and we are going to put him over here. Boom. And the forester, what the forester does is the forester is basically kind of like the farmhouse, but for trees. So that way you can kind of just keep replanting stuff. So what we'll probably want to do, right? Well, we'll wait. We shall wait. We should be okay. How many? This needs 10 logs. This should be a higher priority than that. It is. Okay, good. Good, good. Okay, we got 1 bed left, meaning, okay, we got like 5 children right now. 5 little baby beavers. Alright, food-wise, we are doing swell. What is this saying? Oh, no trees. Yeah, so we can go ahead and close this then. And then that beaver probably won't have a job. Or maybe we had something open, I'm not sure. It looks like we had something open, so. Oh, it was this, so he's gonna start cutting planks. Alright, this, we need 4 more logs. 2 logs. And 7 planks. But we are now probably out of logs, so we have to wait for some of these trees to grow, or what we need to do is probably do some pathing over here. And just kind of do some cutting tree area. Drought incoming. Alright, so as you can see, now you'll see the drought. Let's do... Oh, they're going to come... We don't need this. We don't need this. Alright, they'll just come and grab from this lumberjack, so they can reach that, which is perfect. Alright, so this has got all the logs needed. Yeah, and you'll see, so this is 2.7 days, and this drought, and then you'll see, once the drought starts, you'll see how long it's going to be. So hopefully this is enough water and everything to kind of maintain, and hopefully the biggest thing you want to make sure you also have enough food, because like I said, your crops are going to get destroyed. Alright, we need 3 more planks. So we got the lumber mill. So next it wants us to do the forester, which is your next big thing you want to, because you want them to replanting trees. So let's go ahead and plant trees. So we're just probably going to do pines, because 3 extra days gives us 2 logs. Double. Yeah, and these are kind of like 1 for 1. It's not really going to matter. It starts mattering if you start doing maples. But we're gonna start with some pines. So we're gonna probably try to grow this whole area with pines. And then maybe we should do... We'll just do a couple maples for now. Alright, we'll do that. And they'll go through and he'll get all this stuff planted, and then you'll still need the lumberjack flags because they'll still cut some trees down. So we have logs. What are we missing? We're just missing planks. So we just need this guy cutting some planks, which we are going to want a plank storage, actually. I think we just kind of put it up here. Oh no, this is not a plank storage. We need this. So let's just put, we're going to put another one of these, and this is going to be for planks. Oh wow, they got the logs already built for that. This is no available worker in the district. So let's go ahead and pause you. Did not realize we took our worker off that. That's why we're not getting planks. But we have since fixed that. All right, we got 1 day, and then we're going to get a drought. All right, so this is for planks. So now we got some plank storage, log storage, which is perfect. We do have homeless beavers. So let's make sure we get this playing. All right, we got our first forester made. But we don't have a worker. We need at least one of these, obviously. We can demolish these. Demolish. Boom, boom, boom. In the name of science. Alright, we have enough. Alright, I think we should pause on the planks for now. That way it kind of saves us. We don't really need this going. I guess it doesn't really matter, but... this is just kind of producing power. It doesn't really impact too much. Alright, we are 0.1, so the drought's going to start this next day. So what you'll see is, we'll go up here for when the day starts. Basically what you'll see is the water source will just stop, and then the water will eventually start emptying, basically. So this drought is for 2 days, so not too bad. And basically what happens is the droughts start getting longer and longer, so you just got to make sure you start getting more water and more stuff going. Wow, we are full on the carrots and berries. We actually have a lot of food. So one thing, what do we need for large storage? Oh, actually, large warehouse actually doesn't cost that much. The other cool thing, like I said, is you can build up, right? So, one thing we probably want to get is, if we get this, and then we'll wait and we'll get this, we can actually build these platforms up. And then we can keep piling houses, and you can actually, that's where I was talking about the whole, you can build vertically, which is kind of cool. Alright, so they got some of the maples planted. Alright, so all these are going to die now because there's no water, which doesn't help. I don't think, or how many days does it say? Oh, these die in 11 days. Okay, 13 days. So we're good. The drought's only a couple days. These die in 2 days. Yeah, so we're going to be good. And luckily, we do have plenty of water. The other thing you have to take in consideration too, right, is so like, because the water source starts back here, you kind of see how this water got stuck in here? See how it's keeping it green? Eventually, that's basically what we're going to do with the dam. But you can see it's going to take this water source a little bit to fill stuff up, so you do got to kind of take that into account when you're having issues. The other thing that we can do too, right, is some of these water sources, you'll see a large water pump, so they can see maximum depth. So what we can do is we can actually build, if you do landscaping, is it landscaping? Or is it just, not storage? Decorations. Oh, maybe it's just just the levees. So we could actually build this up so that way we could make it too high for all the water, but we'd have to do it on the other side too because yeah. Oh, we actually didn't use a lot. I thought we were going to use a lot more water, but we actually only went through like one thing. Alright, so we have 4 beavers without jobs, so we will make sure, let's get a couple there. We can go ahead and get our plank production going. I'm thinking we're going to want to build, man, we need another storage. Let's go ahead and build another science center. This needs 12 logs. They got all of this. If we put this pathing up here. Alright, these guys might, oh no, they're not close enough. What if we, Okay, this guy will go cut some. Construction. Maybe we just build a couple flags over here. It wouldn't hurt. And then we can pause this one for now. We don't have... Oh, no, we have 3 beds. What is that? Broken teeth? Oh, my goodness. Do I need a dentist? I don't remember them having broken teeth. All right, so we got a forester. We got pine trees. Your settlement is now self-sufficient as long as the water keeps flowing. Consider building a dam or placing tanks to help preserve beavers survive through the droughts. Tutorial showed you the basics. There's much more. Good luck, basically. All right. So what we're going to want to do as well at first, which is what we're probably going to do, landscaping. We can build some dams initially, so we're going to want to probably do that. So we're probably going to just do one right here. And then we're probably going to have to get our pathing all the way down there. Alright, so then they'll start building this dam. And basically what's going to happen, the dam doesn't, you can't do anything with it. It just, the water will get up to this level and then sit here. So then water will just sit. One thing eventually you'll be able to build is these floodgates. So these floodgates, you have a little bit more control of, you can like raise them to like half height and then full height. So you have a little bit more control of the water. Alright, and then what I also want to do with our research is I want to get this pathing. Or we save 250 and get large storage. We'll have to see. Alright, no available beaver. We can go ahead and close this guy so that way we got someone working. Alright. Oh, this goes under this. Okay, so we got 11 planks. Okay, yeah, these need a lot of logs. Alright, so they almost got these trees basically cut. I don't know what you do. Broken teeth. Oh, well-being? Okay, so we got... Used to sharpen broken teeth. Okay. Did not realize a grindstone was a thing. So we'll put this out by the lumber mill. I feel like that kind of makes sense. What else we got? Rooftop terrace. So these are kind of cool. You can put up on the rooftop. Place for beavers to relax, socialize in the evening. Above ground must be placed atop other buildings. And then we got teeth grindstone. Oh, this is like a little social thing. Yeah, so I think in the beginning, right? Let's get a little camp. What is this? This just needs some logs. So these are all. Does it say how many days they're at? Days to grow 12. No, I really don't know what day they're at. Either way, he's getting all of this planted, which is going to be perfect. Lack of materials. Yeah, we just need some logs. The other thing too is we'll have access to all of this once we build these dams, because we can kind of build pathing over here, and then we can have a couple lumberjacks start getting all of these trees. Oh yeah, he's just gonna. We're gonna help this guy's poor teeth out first. That's gonna be the priority. But we just need to kind of wait for these to grow, and then once these kind of grow, I wonder if we should just do some more. I kind of like that idea. Oaks. Oh, 30 days, an extra 2 days. That's a lot of days, though. So basically, right, 12, 12, so that's only going to provide 6 in 30 days. That's only 2 more. $24, that provides 4, and 4 extra days, that provides 6, which is good, right? And in 6 extra days, half that. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, we'll do a little group. And I feel like we might as well kind of grow as much as we can. Alright, he will get all of those planted, and then we'll have a ridiculous amount of trees to cut. Alright, this is... yeah, we're just waiting for resources, basically. Alright, we do got enough to at least unlock this. And then, is there some initial stuff? I don't think there's some initial stuff we really want in that. We are going to want the gear house, because the gear shop is going to be what we're probably going to need next. We got salvage, which costs 250. I don't know if we even have any scrap nearby. Nope. Oh, right. Well, that's pretty far away. Okay, yeah, we don't really have any metal scrap nearby, so I'm not worried about that. Generates a changeable amount. Oh, yeah, the wind power, I forgot. There is that. Decorations. We got a dance hall, carousel. Yeah, they got some cool stuff. We got benches, hammocks, swinging shrubs, aesthetics. Okay. Nice. So you can kind of actually like decorate some stuff now, which is kind of cool. I don't know if they had all that when I first started playing, but that is what they have now. But either way, that is going to be it for this episode. We were able to get we got our humble beginnings started, as you saw, like the little tutorial heads. So your basic necessities like food, water, and trees. Trees go into everything, obviously. So eventually you kind of need like planks, trees, and everything to basically get your settlement going. And make sure they don't run out of food. You saw kind of one drought cycle that can really hinder you if you don't have enough water or food supplies already stored up. And then, like I said, we're going to start building our first dam so that way we can... this water level will raise all the way to the top, and that'll give us more water. But either way, this is the start of it, and like I said, I am very excited to kind of play through this, because you'll start seeing once we kind of get further, this is going to start going vertical, and we can start getting fancier with some of the designs of our housing and our layout of our, and almost make like a beaver city. It's really cool. But either way, hope you all enjoyed. Please do like, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all on the next episode.